Ladies and gentlemen, let's start by getting the elephant of the room. I've officially moved. My office is no longer in the other area. This isn't actually my office, though. This is my basement. It's my temporary office until my full office gets built. Don't know when that's going to happen. So we're going to be here for a little while. We got some nice lights going on. Hopefully you guys don't mind it. But more importantly, some news came out today about Modern Warfare that I did not expect until really next week. And also, it's coming at the same time as later this week, we are getting the reveal for the next Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. But what I'm talking about, of course, is today we found out that the mid-season update, or Season 5 Reloaded, is happening tomorrow, or probably late tonight, really, which is insane. And I'm guessing that in this update as well, there's probably going to be some data mined files for the reveal for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which we're going to talk about a little bit later, but we have a ton to talk about this week, so let's just dive into it and start discussing what is Season 5 Reloaded all about, because it's a little bit of a surprise. So if we dive into the left-hand side of this, they're adding something new for a limited time, which is called the Games of Summer. Now, this is kind of confusing because I have a feeling that this was supposed to come out with the Olympics, but since the Olympics didn't happen, we're getting it now. Now, you may be wondering what exactly this is, and basically what it is the way that they describe it is a pentathlon of various different trials. So these start on August 28th. They don't actually come out tomorrow like the rest of the update, but the first one is called Gun Course. This one's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a CQB weapons course, and the faster you do it, the higher medal you get. So for 40 seconds, you get a gold, for a minute you get silver, and for a minute and 30 seconds you get bronze. The second trial we have is called Price's Alley. This one is eliminating an endless enemy targets. The faster you do it and the higher kill chain that you get, the higher score you get. For gold, you need 6,000 points, silver 5,000 points, and bronze 4,000 points. After this, trial number 3 that comes out on August 30th is called Risky Parkour, and this one is on the map called Livestock, and basically you have to run through a course, and the faster you do it, the higher medal you get. For 55 seconds bronze, 47 seconds silver, 40 seconds gold. On August 31st, there is a new shooting range. This one you have to shoot the targets as fast as possible. We've seen trials like this before, and same thing, based off of how fast you do it, the better medal you get. And then finally, trial 5 is the Marksman Challenge. This one comes out on September 1st. Basically, for this one, you have to shoot targets at long range. Again, we've seen this before, and based off the amount of targets you get score, and then you get a medal. Now, what do these medals mean? This is where this gets a little bit confusing, but basically, by completing and getting a gold medal for each one, you then earn rewards based off of how many different medals you get. So everyone just for competing gets a weapon charm, but if you complete the gold for all of them, you get a legendary assault rifle blueprint called the Juliet. But I haven't even said the best part yet. You don't actually have to own Modern Warfare to compete in this. You can just have the free-to-play game and then in turn be able to do this, which is pretty damn cool. Now, on top of this, throughout this event, there's also going to be a country leaderboard. So it's going to display this top 15 countries with their score based off of the amount of medals that they won. And I'm assuming by the end of this, the country that wins will get some sort of reward for everyone that's in that country. And I think this is a pretty cool way of bringing the community together and having a cool event. We've never really had anything like this before. So to add to this, they're also adding a new gunfight map, which is of course the inside of Stadium, and it's just going to be the middle field area, it appears like. Now on top of this, this is going to be coming out on the 28th this weekend with a new gunfight tournament to go alongside the Games of Summer. And similarly, this gunfight tournament can be played by players who own the game and free-to-play players as well, which again, pretty cool. Now moving over to the other side of things, this is coming out tomorrow. This is one of the only things that's actually coming out on the 25th, but it is the Finn LMG. So the description of this one and how it reads in today's blog post, it says, an agile, mobile, hostile tank of an LMG. The Finn's ultralight and open bolt design is uniquely paired with advanced recoil controls. This all adds up to a weapon with exceptional full auto accuracy while still being lightweight, allowing for a unique play style that further blurs the line between assault rifle and LMG. And this to me is really, really interesting. This could be extremely, extremely good in Warzone. And again, this weapon is free. All you got to do is either complete the challenge. You can also buy a bundle that will be in the store tomorrow, but you just can complete a challenge and get it for free and then unlock all of the attachments. And I truly believe that this could be one of the best weapons in Warzone just based off of that description. As you can see beside this weapon, we have a new game mode called Ground War Reinforce. And it appears as though this isn't coming out this week. It should be in a future future week, but this interests me greatly. So this game mode is ground war, so you have the big number of players on a map, but instead of respawning when you get killed, you kind of stay dead like in Search and Destroy. But if one of your teammates takes one of the flags in the middle of the map, your entire team respawns. So it's like Reinforce that's in normal 6v6 modes, but just in ground war, which I find pretty cool. After this, we have a new game mode for Warzone called Kingslayer, and it actually sounds pretty cool. So instead of being your normal battle royale, this one is essentially a team deathmatch, but the circle doesn't collapse, but instead it slowly moves around the map to different areas so that the battle actually moves as well. I think it's a pretty good way of having a chaotic mode in different locations and keeping it fresh. Now, it does say at the end of the description, it says eliminate kings to get additional points and be awarded free kill streaks. So if you kill someone who has a king icon, you then get a kill streak. But I'm also wondering if you can also earn kill streaks just by getting kills, and if the tactical nuke is available, that's another thing that I'm interested in. So we'll have to wait and see, but it definitely interests me for sure. And then finally, the last thing we have on here is the new operator called Morte. Now, a brief description of him is a spaghetti western loving gunslinger will come to town ready to lay down the law for the coalition division. His full name is Sergio Morte Sulla, and he hails from Italy. He's a skilled tracker who loves the Old West and strongly adheres to its own rules regarding right and wrong. Served with the legendary Kalmushtin paratrooper regiment in Italy, I probably said that wrong by the way, before being selected to join the Warcom division. Now, again, this is another thing that is not coming out tomorrow, but somewhere in the middle of the Season 5 Reloaded section of Season 5. So there's a couple weird things about this update. First of all, I believe that it's coming out tonight at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 1 a.m. Central, 2 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. BST, and 8 a.m. CEST. Now, where this gets weird is when you look at what's actually coming out tonight. If you look at this whole image, the only thing on here that's actually coming out tonight is the Finn LMG, and that's cool and all. I'm glad to get my hands on it and try it out. I think it'll actually be pretty good, but everything else on here is either going to be coming out on the 28th or after, which is this weekend or later. So why would they put out the update tonight if only one thing on this list is actually coming out? And I think what this has to do with is the Black Ops Cold War reveal. So as we know, on August 26th is when we're getting the world reveal for Black Ops Cold War. But today, Call of Duty tweeted saying that it's going to happen at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in Verdansk. And then they played this video. Now, I won't lie, there's really not a lot of information in this video, but it tells us that it is going to be a live in-game event that is actually going on within Warzone. Now, what it's going to be, is it going to be a video playing on TV screens? Is there going to be a new location that appears? Is it going to have to do with that airplane that flied over in the video? I don't really know, but we know that it's going to be happening inside Warzone, which means I think a lot of the things that are going to be added in tonight's update are going to specifically have to do with that reveal for Black Ops Cold War. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much everything we know about the Season 5 Reloaded update. I think it's going to be deeply intertwined with the Black Ops Cold War reveal that is just happening in 2 days, but I will say, this is basically the busiest the Call of Duty community has been in a really long time. First of all, we've got Season 5 Reloaded, and then later this week on the 28th, they're adding the Games of Summer, which I think is going to be interesting. We've never really had anything like that before, but on top of that, in just 2 days, on Wednesday, we also have an in-game worldwide reveal for the next Call of Duty game, which we have never had before, and this seemingly makes these two games, the Modern Warfare and the Black Ops franchise, more intertwined than ever. And originally, my video today was going to be discussing that and how the story could actually line up between the two games, but of course, the Season 5 Reloaded stuff came out, and I wanted to give you guys this news, but I will cover that video in the future, don't worry about that. But of course, as all of this news comes out and all of this information we're getting about Call of Duty, I will keep bringing you guys videos the more information we get to keep you guys up to date. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. Turn notifications on. On top of that, if you enjoyed this video, it is always appreciated if you do hit that like button. It does really help out the channel. And I'm curious what you think of all of this down in the comments. Let me know what you think of the Games of Summer. Let me know what you think of the Verdansk reveal. Let me know about all of this down in the comments. But as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, peace out.
Listen.